We're about 15 miles from the Atlantic coast in the northeast corner of Florida. Welcome to Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Carolina Panthers and the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
So what lies in store for these teams this season? The talking's done. We're about to find out. It's week 1, and off we go on EA Sports. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Take over first down 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Down. The 45. Right.
On the first carry for Chuba Hubbard.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense, and boy, did they ever. Set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
Second and 10.
Here we go. Ready?
From the gun, it's Young. Taking it, it's Xavier Leggett. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
A gain of 16 yards.
First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
Cycle. Here we go. Set. Set.
Young hands it to Hubbard. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hacks to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Ready. 10 black. Red. Yellow. Ready.
Out of the shotgun. Young. A throw left side. Taken in by Thielen. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And he's going to have a Panthers first down. They're able to convert by plenty on that 3rd and 1.
Here we go. Here we go. 50. Cut.
There's a short one caught by Sanders. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield, so that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
First and 10.
Come on, set. Right. 52, move.
From the pistol, a give to Hubbard. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Brought down at the 18-yard line. Brings up second down.
Got it?
2nd and 7.
12, 10. Down.
Back to throw. Young. He's got it at the 7. And he will get into the end zone. Xavier Legette. Touchdown, Carolina. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Set to kick off.
So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the ground, here's the 4th-round pick from the April draft. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Throwing, stick. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Stick to throw. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 43-yard line.
Here we go.
Get this drive started on the ground. It's Hubbard. And he'll take this to about the 46-yard line. Travis Hunter, the rookie, the number 2 overall pick, gets in there to make the tackle.
Brings up 2nd down.
Ready. 45. White.
On 2nd down, Young. They set up the screen here to Hubbard. He'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. 25 yards, the pickup there. It's a Carolina 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And he'll be forced out of bounds, just a couple of yards short of a 1st down. That's a pickup of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. Here's Hubbard. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Here's 3rd and and 2.
It's a loss of a yard. And it's third down.
Yellow, 22. Ready.
To throw is Young. Flush to his right. That is caught. And he's in. Adam Thielen. Touchdown, Panthers.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
So now the Panthers and Young will attempt the two-point conversion.
Here we
The
go. Here we
Panthers
go.
will line up for the
60,
two-point
22
conversion.
middle. Ready?
Back to throw. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Jaguars nothing.
So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. The Panthers off to the early advantage. We'll have more from Jacksonville after this.
Sam Martin set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. We'll see a return here from his own end zone. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. Now the former Russian champ, it's Kareem Hunt. He gets free to the 45. Still going. And he is gone. 80 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession two. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Remember now, with the amended rule, onside kicks are now legal outside the fourth quarter, and they get to try it from the 34-yard line.
Taking some chances here early. Got to give credit to the special teams coach, but it's the confidence that the head coach has in his special teams unit to even give them the green light to try this.
Stick. He's going to take a shot down the field. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Travis Hunter was the intended target.
Second down and 10.
And it'll bring up second down.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
On the ground, here's the Clemson product, Travis Etienne. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up third and 3.
Here's Stick to throw. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That is caught. What a throw. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Little on now for the extra point. And the operation looks to be fouled up there. This ball pushed wide to the right. It's no good. Remember now, with the amended rule, onside kicks are now legal outside the fourth quarter, and they get to try it from the 34-yard line. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Sometimes you can get a little carried away when you feel like things are going your way, and I think that's the case here, Mike. You get the touchdown. Now they're thinking, all right, let's get the ball right back to our offense. In this case, I think the aggressiveness ends up costing them.
Okay, ready? Striker, 3-3. Set, hut, set, hut.
This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that one.
Forced out wide. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Let's go. Hut, hut.
Here's Young. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Teteroa McMillan was the intended receiver. And that'll set up fourth down.
Martin in punt formation for Carolina.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. Now Stick. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll find some space, taking it for 6. Out to the 26-yard line.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
It's 3rd and 4. To throw is Stick. He's going to let this one go deep. This one just too far for the receiver, out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
So I don't hate this call, Mike. You think it's 3rd and short, everyone's at or near the line of scrimmage. There's a lot of green grass downfield in the passing game. Traditionally, though, I'm a little more comfortable with this call when you've made the decision that even if it falls incomplete, you're going for it on 4th down. So I don't love 3rd and short bomb punt. I do love 3rd and short, okay, you fail, I'm going to go for it on 4th down.
On the double. Down. Set.
A give up the middle, it's Hubbard. And a determined run there inside the 40. It's a gain of 9 yards.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Ball on the 39. Here's second down and a yard.
Here we go. Blue 30.
Another run here with Hubbard. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
One taken in by Chad McMillan. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
Gain of 16 yards.
First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate. Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down.
Okay, ready? 52 blaster. Ready.
Here's Young to throw. This one caught at the floor. And the Panthers are going to have a first and goal coming up. They find a way to convert on 3rd and 1.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
From the 1-yard line, first down and goal.
Set, cut. Set, cut.
Hubbard is into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Makes the score Panthers 21, Jaguars 13. Sam Barton set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17.
17-yard line.
Here's a run with Hunt. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
This offensive line continues to be very physical at the point of attack. They've been able to give their backs plenty of room to run. And that's why they've already eclipsed the century mark here in the opening half.
One more time. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll take this up past the 30-yard line. That's going to be enough for a first down. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. Here's Stick. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That's hard. And he He's going to be brought down inside the 15. Now a timeout signal form, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
This ball batted away. That's incomplete.
Just a great example of not only the anticipation, but the instincts to go break that pass up, Mike. You can see he's clearly looking at the quarterback's eyes, and once that ball was delivered, he's just attacking it and breaking it up.
Got it. Ready? Let's go. Here we go. Hogan 19. 19. Hey, watch it right here. Go.
Back to the air once more on second down. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Down. They'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Mike Jackson. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Sam Martin set to kick off.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. To begin the drive. He'll let this one go deep for Thomas. And he can't hang on. It is incomplete. A chance there, a big chance for a huge play, but he couldn't reel it in.
And that should have been a big one. There's no excuse to drop a ball like that. A sure-handed receiver that's this good. I'm not sure if he just didn't track it. I'm not sure if he lost sight of it for a split second, but you get open downfield at this level, that's got to be a big play.
Left side, caught by Hunter. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. That is brought in. And he will go all the way. Brian Thomas. Touchdown Jaguars. That's his second touchdown now here in the season opener. And even though it's just the third quarter, we'll try to draw even right here and go for 2. And that is not going to work. It's incomplete. Trying to tie the game with a 2-point conversion, but unable to do so.
Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And it's a poor kick here. Doesn't even make the landing zone, so that means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. There's a handoff to Hubbard. And they'll have it across midfield. 46-yard line.
46-yard line.
They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
And he'll get into the end zone. Juba Hubbard. Touchdown, Carolina. That is second touchdown of the afternoon.
That was a special run, Mike. I mean, it's just rare to have that combination of contact balance and strength to not only run through the contact, but then to also have the speed to break away once you get into the open field.
The PAT, up and good. Panthers will make it a two-score game as they are now up 9.
Sam Martin set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
It's a gain of
16 yards on the game. And a quick first down.
Jaguars.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Brings up second and 17 at the 44-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. He's got it! And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 47 yards.
At the 8-yard line.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's first and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Jaguars will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll throw out of the gun, and he will get into the end zone. They're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is Jimmy Horn Jr. on the return. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
Ready. Black, 95.
Tremble comes in motion. They'll run it. It's out of the gun, and it's Hubbard. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
They'll go again with Hubbard. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Ready?
On first down, it's right back to Hubbard. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. Brings up second down.
From the 35, here's second and 4.
Here we go. 10 flat. Go. Ready.
Out of the shotgun. Young. Back into the hands of Hubbard. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
First down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
50, green.
On first down, it is Hubbard. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Second down and 6 now from the 26.
Ready. 60 red. 60 red.
First carry now for Rico Dowdle. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain. Little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
On fourth down, and on comes the rookie Ryan Fitzgerald for the Carolina field goal. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Panthers add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the end zone. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
At their own 20-yard line.
Stick to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
So, from the 26-yard line, here is second and 4. Throwing, stick. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And third down coming up.
He was defended by Trayvon Berry.
They'll set up to throw. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
It's a gain of
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
At the 48-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. That is caught! And will move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. There go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
1st and 10.
They'll turn and hand this one off. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
Derek Brown on the stop. A 2-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the Panthers' 16-yard line.
To the ground, he'll get it again. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves 1st and goal.
And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd
A
and
loss
goal.
was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Now from the 7, it's 2nd and goal. Stick. That is caught. And he's got another one. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, Jaguars. What a start to the season. It's a 3-touchdown week number 1.
The Jaguars will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Here's Stick to throw. And he is not going to get in. Stop on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is.
Panthers 31. Logan Cook to kick
So
off for
now
the Jaguars.
playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Jackson now to return it. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard
The
line.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Ready. Yellow, 43. 43 rail.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Here we go. Hut.
From the gun, it's Young. Exiting the pocket right. Time for the deep shot, looking for Thielen. And that is incomplete. He was seeking out the veteran Adam Thielen that time. Now it's going to be 3rd down. Here's Young. This ball is intercepted. Tyson Campbell. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
1st and 10 at the
maybe a yard.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. 1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd down and 9. Whistles look like the right side got an early jump there. Let's check the flag. On the ground, this is Hunt. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. That is well done there, converting on 3rd and 15.
That's good for a Jacksonville 1st down and 10 yards to go.
So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. To throw is Stick. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Facial shooting. Touchdown, Jacksonville. And how about that? His first career catch also becomes his first career NFL touchdown. Greg, that's the way to handle it. Up 1, go down the field, get the touchdown, and extend the lead to 7.
Mike, the key for this offense is they were at their best when their best was needed. Being able to extend this lead late in the 4th quarter, they've got to be feeling pretty good about where things stand to close this game out.
Pivotal moment here for the Jaguars. They're going to go for 2.
The Jaguars will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Now Stick. This is Hunt. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Panthers 31. Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Jackson now to return it. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 33, yellow. Ready.
Get this drive started. On the ground, it's Hunt. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line.
He was brought down at the 26.
It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick 1st down.
Panthers.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Tremble comes in motion. They'll drop to throw. That's right side, taken in by Tremble. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
Hubbard. Oh, the ball's out. The Jaguars have it.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Hey,
Here's Stick. He's got it at the 7. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. And they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. This one all but over. Here's 3rd down. They'll look to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
Hold it ready. Tag. 60 evil, 60 evil.
Now movement up front. It's a big decision coming from the officials. Who's the penalty on? The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Check out.
He'll look to throw. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted, but let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big 4th down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
Young's pass, complete to number 4, Tet McMillan. A gain of 9.
It is 2nd and a yard.
At the 21-yard
Here we go.
line.
Here we go.
Here we go. One final play. That's into the hands of McMillan on the slant. So shout to Duval here in Duval County, Florida. It is a win for the Jaguars. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Jaguars are the winners here at home as we say so long from Jacksonville.